Yo, Celtics Nation, buckle up, because we've got a video that's gonna hit you right in the feels. We're diving into two massive stories fresh from the 2025 offseason that'll keep you glued to the screen. One's about a star ready to carry the team, and the other's a plot twist that could shake everything up. Are the Celtics on the right track, or sliding into chaos? Grab a seat, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into this drama. Which of these stories is gonna blow your mind? Let's find out. The green runs deep, and man, are we feeling the heat. Picture this: Jason Tatum, our cornerstone, sidelined for the entire season with an Achilles injury. It's the kind of news that sends chills down every Celtics fan's spine. The season, which kicked off with dreams of a repeat championship, looked like it was crumbling. But hold up, not all hope is lost. One name is shining through the storm: Jaylen Brown. Yep, our All-Star is ready to take the reins and prove the Celtics still have plenty of fight left. ESPN's Brian Windhorst says the team's future rides on Brown's shoulders, and he's betting this guy can drag us to the playoffs. Can he pull it off? Let's break it down. With Tatum out, the roster's taken a major hit. The NBA's second. Apron rules forced Boston into some tough calls. Drew Holiday, a key piece of our title run, was traded to the Portland Trail Blazers for Anthony Simons. Kristaps Porzingis was shipped out too, all to ease the salary cap. The result? Jaylen Brown is now the guy, the undisputed number one, no longer sharing the spotlight. Windhorst on It's the Hoop Collective podcast didn't hold back. If Jaylen Brown's knee is good, he's gonna have a monster season. He'll carry this team to a ton of wins. And the fans? They're split. Ex-posts are buzzing. Some are hyped for Brown to shine, while others worry the pressure might be too much. Why is this such a big deal? In his 9 years with the Celtics, Brown's never been the sole leader. He's always had Tatum or even Kyrie Irving as co-stars. Back in 2022-23, he proved his worth, averaging 26.6 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 3.5 assists, earning all NBA honors. Now, without Tatum, he'll face defenses locked in on him. Windhorst isn't fazed. He sees this as his chance to show the world what he's got. Brad Stevens, our president, backs this up, insisting the Celtics are still a playoff team, despite the losses. It's not just Brown, though. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, and newcomer Anthony Simons make a solid core. Simons, with his deadly three-point shooting, could be a game-changer. The question is, can this group gel enough to hold it down in the East, where Windhorst says weaker teams might give us an opening? This squad's playoff experience is legit, and in a 7-game series, anything's possible. X is on fire. Some fans think Brown could even make an MVP case, while others fear we're sunk without Tatum. What's your take? Will Brown silence the doubters or crack under the weight? Hang tight, because the next story's gonna leave you even more shook. And while we're still reeling from Jaylen Brown stepping up, another bombshell hits Boston. The offseason is straight up wild, and Brad Stevens, our front office wizard, is playing chess with the NBA's salary cap. The target? Anthony Simons, fresh from the Drew Holiday trade. But get this, the Celtics might be looking to flip him. Yup, the guy who could be a perfect fit for our three-point heavy attack is on the chopping block. Heavy sports, says Boston shopping around but not rushing. Will Simons stay or go? And what does this mean for our season? Here's the deal. The NBA's cracking down with this second apron mess, and the Celtics are still $20 million over the limit. Stevens made it crystal clear that shedding salary is priority one. Trading Holiday and Porzingis was a start, but it's not enough. Simons, with his expiring contract, is the wild card. He's a sharpshooter, averaging 19.3 points last season with the Trailblazers, hitting 36.3% from deep. For a team like ours, which lives and dies by the three, he's a dream fit. But his salary's a burden, and Boston's wavering. A GM told Heavy Sports, the roster they've got now is likely what they'll start with. They're not in a hurry to move Simons. But what if a blockbuster deal pops up? Fans on X are losing it. Some are dreaming of Simons lighting it up alongside Brown and White, forming a trio that can score without hogging the ball. Others are skeptical, saying it's risky to keep a guy who could walk for nothing when his contract's up. It makes sense. If we can't trade Simons for something valuable, we might end up empty-handed in 2026-27. But if he stays, he could be the spark that keeps us in contention, especially with Tatum out. Picture Simons catching fire one night, With Brown leading and White locking down on defense. That's the stuff playoff runs are made of. The drama doesn't stop. Stevens is playing it cool. Classic him. He's not going to take a bad deal just to dump salary. The big question, can we keep Simons and still balance the books? Or will another fan favorite have to go? X is buzzing. Some fans are begging to keep Simons, while others are already guessing who's next on the trade block. This back and forth has Celtics Nation on edge. So, is Stevens cooking up a master plan or playing with fire? The answers coming, and the end of this video will have you itching to sound off in the comments. Holy smokes, Celtics Nation, what a roller coaster! Jaylen Brown's ready to be the guy and carry this team, while Anthony Simons is on thin ice as Brad Stevens juggles the cap. Will Brown shut down the haters and make an MVP push? And Simons, does he stay or get shipped out? These moves could send the Celtics to the playoffs or sink the season. Now, we want to hear from you. Is Stevens a genius or gambling too big? Can Brown handle the heat? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get this debate going.